far less than face value for money. Gee, I wonder why. Tomorrow night, the Giants get back at it. Monday Night Football, Washington against RG the third, Robert Griffin the third. They will be without Kenny Phillips, the safety who returned last week after missing 6 games and then re-injured his knee. And a question mark around Jason Pierre-Paul. He's got back spasms, missed practice the last couple of days. The Giants certainly could use him. The Knicks will get underway at noon this afternoon. The game against the Phoenix Suns. They look to improve to 7-0 on their home floor. The Nets had their 5-game winning streak snapped last night in Miami by the Heat, 102-89. Too much Dwayne Wade, who arrived at the arena 4 hours before the tip-off to work on his jump shot and prove what cramming for an exam does indeed help. He led the way with 34 points. The Nets struggled after the intermission. They were held to 32 points in the second half. They get back at it tomorrow, Tuesday night, at the Barclays against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Not going to be easy for that one either. Alabama gets a shot at the second straight national championship. A.J. McCarron, a 45-yard touchdown pass to Amani Cooper with 3 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. Crimson Tide a 32-28 victory over Georgia. Local teams, Wagner lost to Eastern Washington 29-19 in Cheney, Washington, snapping the Seahawks' 9-game winning streak. And Stony Brook's hopes for a national championship ended by Montana State 16-10 in Bozeman. Boxing at the Garden, Austin Trout defended his WBA super welterweight title with the unanimous decision over Miguel Cotto. Sports at 15 and 45 around the clock. Spencer Ross, 10-10 wins sports.
Wins news time, 10:47. Have you lost or are you losing your teeth? You may be a candidate for dental implants. The office of Drs. Howard, Jason, and Marlissa Popper in Melville, Long Island, has placed thousands of implants, including Long Island's first teeth in an hour. Permanent dental implants restore chewing and enjoyment of food, and improve appearance, speech, self-esteem, and contribute to better health overall. The Popper Dental Team is a family of specialists in periodontics, prosthodontics, endodontics, cosmetic, and implant dentistry. Call 631-385-9400 for a complimentary evaluation or visit IncredibleImplants.com. They can provide safe and affordable solutions from single teeth to full mouth treatment in as little as 1 day. And IV sedation is available with board-certified anesthesiologists. There's no substitute for experience. Call the Popper Dental Team, 631-385-9400. Their office is convenient to the LIE and Northern State Parkway. Professional periodontal treatment is an investment in the health of your mouth and body. Call 631-385-9400 or visit IncredibleImplants.com. 43 degrees in Midtown. Robert Walsh, New York City Small Business Services Commissioner.
Small businesses need access to financing. We can help you, and I'll tell you how.
The Bottom Line with Robert Walsh. Mondays and Fridays at 8:56 and 5:56. Exclusively on 1010 Wins. Sponsored by TD Bank, helping Paramount Dental with business checking options that make banking easier and more convenient.
Introducing the Temper Weight Lift. Only at Sleepy. Tempur-Pedic is perfect support with a light-as-air feeling, along with no-interest financing for up to 48 months.
Wednesday's time, 10:49. Well, the Kansas City Chiefs will play the Carolina Panthers today, but it won't be easy. Linebacker Jovan Belcher fatally shot his girlfriend yesterday with her 3-month-old baby girl in the house, drove to Arrowhead Stadium to thank his coach and GM. And then, according to Kansas City Police spokesman Darren Snapp, Belcher turned the gun on himself.
Kind of on the east center part, anyways. Javon started walking away from them, and that's when he shot himself a short time later.
In West Babylon, Long Island, where Belcher grew up, there's shock, mourning, and celebration of the 25-year-old's life.
Around 5:15 Saturday evening, fireworks were heard in the distance, and the blaring music from that loudspeaker in front of Jovan Belcher's home, here on Matthews Avenue, stopped, replaced by quiet, candlelit prayer. For the guy many here call a true hometown hero. A guy from the neighborhood who'd made it to the big time, the NFL. And once that prayer was done, the music started right back up again. Friend and neighbor Ollie Roy said that Belcher was very talented in ways you might not expect.
He had a skill where, he can build stuff like ponds, like he did the pond.
You heard right, ponds.
He would come over and help me with mine. He seen me struggling, he came by, gave me ideas.
Ollie said Jovan was great at landscaping and fixing things. He will be missed. Gene Michaels, 1010 Wins in West Babylon.
Wins news time, 10:50. Well, police in the Belmont section of the Bronx looking for a man who impersonated a cop to get into a Cortona Avenue home and stage a holdup. Cops say that the suspect flashed a badge, and since he looked like someone that the resident knew, the guy let him in. That's when the robber pulled out a silver pistol demanding cash. He didn't get any and ended up shooting shooting the victim in the leg. The suspect caught on surveillance tape but has yet to be located. Early yesterday, a man followed a 24-year-old woman into a Harlem apartment building intent on rape. She managed to fight him off. Cops have released a photo of the suspect. You can see it on 1010 Winds. Winds News Time, 10:51. Time for traffic and transit on the ones. Here's Chanel Crispin.
Oh, we still have a crash in the process of being cleared at the Whitestone Bridge. It is Bronx bound. A couple of lanes are blocked. Very heavy traffic as a result. 35-mile-per-hour speed restriction at the Bayonne Outer Bridge in Goethals. That's because of that thick fog. Also some speed restrictions at the Tappan Zee. GW Bridge, Lincoln, and Holland tunnels, they're not bad at all, but again, you do want to use caution. We do have a speed restriction on the lower half of the Turnpike in New Jersey because of the fog, 45 miles per hour maximum, so be aware of that. It's also as you head around the GW Bridge, so again, use caution because of the very thick fog this morning. We have some construction-related delays on Route 17 southbound at 46 in Hasbrook Heights. The right lane is closed, also the shoulders. They'll be out there until about 6 tonight. And we also have a Jets game at the stadium this afternoon, so expect delays on routes 3, 120, as well as the western spur of the Turnpike. In a jam, call us now, 877-466-1010. I'm Chanel Crispin. Our next report is coming up at 11:01 on 1010 Winds.
Winds News Time, 10:52. Now the official 1010 Winds AccuWeather 4-day forecast. Here's meteorologist Dean DeVore with this live report.
Well, it's a process here getting rid of this fog in some of the areas this morning, but the warm air is going to wear out here over the next couple of days. Mild high at 55 this afternoon. Will stay mainly cloudy. A couple of showers this evening. Then down to 43 tonight. Tomorrow will be up to around 60, and then 64 for the high on Tuesday with sun and clouds and unseasonably warm weather. It comes to an end Wednesday with a front coming through, some showers in the morning, clouds breaking for some sun, the high 52. By Thursday, the high is back only into the low 40s. In Midtown right now, 43 degrees, calm winds, and we're going up to a high of 55 later today. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Dean DeVore on New York's weather station, 1010 Winds. Winds News Time, 10:53. Too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. We'll explain in 1 minute on 1010 Winds.
It's been a tough couple of weeks here in the tri-state area, but thankfully, we're all on the road to recovery. Neighbor helping neighbor any way we can to put things back together. So from now until January 2nd, your Tri-State Ford dealer will defer payments for up to 90 days. Plus, we'll give you an additional $500 cash back on top of all existing offers when you buy any new Ford. Now, more than ever, we all need to go further. $500 Hurricane Sandy Disaster Relief Bonus Cash. Customer must present a copy of their insurance claim form indicating damage to their vehicle occurring October 26, 2012 through November 10th, 2012. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. Customers can defer their first payment for up to 90 days. For all offers, take new retail delivery from dealer stock by January 2nd, 2013. See your Tri-State Ford dealer for qualifications and complete details. Or call 1-888-556-FORD.
Winds News Time, 10:54. Exercise is vital for health. Too much exercise isn't. Cardiologists writing in the journal Heart say studies show you can carry exercise too far, doing it too often and too intensely. 1010 Winds medical expert Dr. Brian McDonough says there's an easy way to think about this.
When it comes to health care, you begin to realize that some of the oldest sayings may be the best. For instance, everything in moderation. Moderation is good for you, but don't overdo it.
The 3-page journal editorial recommends that those who want to exercise at full tilt should limit themselves to about 30 to 50 minutes a day. And as for marathons, make them occasional or once in a lifetime, not a regular challenge. Xavier High School in Lower Manhattan marked a milestone last night, its first Class A double championship since 1996, and even more. Football players did it after Hurricane Sandy turned most of their lives upside down. 11 of the players are from Rockaways, and their families are displaced by the storm. And the team has had to practice in 4 separate locations every week. Last night, Xavier beat St. John the Baptist 35-14 to gain their big win. Winds News Time, 11:54. 2 people are dead. More than 2 dozen recovering from injuries after a tour bus took a wrong turn and ended up at Miami Airport on a route not meant for tall vehicles.